Structural theory, as discussed, so the main theory has been split into two. One is structural and the other one is development theory. So as far as structural theory is concerned, it is evolving on around three factors, that is traits and factor theory, and vocational personalities and environment theory, and third one socio-economic theory. So structural theories of career focus on career on influence of the environment on career choice. Individual career decisions are, it is argued, heavily influenced by the labor market situation. Socio-cultural factors, example, class background, electricity, gender, disability, and geographical of opportunities, geographical distribution of opportunities. Popular career books and articles often write about career choice as if were solely the perspective of the individual. But this approach can ignore the many constraints upon the choice you make. Think back to your own situation prior to coming to university. While you made the choice to apply to study at your institution, an admission tutor chose to have you. These constraints can be seen in the way that graduate outcomes are to some extent related to age, degree, classification, and gender. Because of the environment and upbringings, may limit ourselves in terms of what we think is possible or desirable. Various sociologists have noted how young people often internalize the values and behaviors that others in their communities have, thereby ensuring that they themselves lead very similar lives to their peers. Some students similarly adopt an approach where the careers they are willing to consider are those which they think otherwise will value rather than what they might otherwise have chosen and which could lead to a more satisfying career. Structural theories are often presented as though structural factors act as only constraints. However, your social setting may also enable your career development by providing experience and contacts. So, practical implication of structural theory is consider opportunities that enable you to broaden your social horizons. Work experience may lead to new contacts outside your immediate social situation. Some companies run special schemes to assist disadvantaged groups in having experience of the world of work. Could this help you? Failure to secure an opportunity can be disappointing. Structural theories act as a reminder that wider factors beyond your control may be at work. Structural theory can counterbalance the view that lack of success is all one's own fault. Consider whether there are resources and sources of help relevant to your career goals that are part of your social situation that you are overlooking. Trait and factor theory. Let us have a detailed picture about this. The theory began with the persons who proposed that a choice of a vocation depended upon an accurate knowledge of self, thorough knowledge of job specification, and the ability to make a proper match between the two. The trait and factor theory operates under the premise that it is possible to measure both individual talents and the attributes required in particular jobs. It also assumes that people may be matched to an occupation that is good fit. Persons suggest when individuals are in jobs best called or best suited to their abilities they perform and productivity is highest. Parsons maintains that personal counsel is fundamental to the career search. In particular, he notes 7 stages for a career counselor to work through with clients. Personal data. Create a statement of key facts about the person, remembering to include every fact that has bearing on the vocational problem. Next is self-analysis. A self-examination is done in private and under the instruction of the counselor. Every tendency and interest that might impact on the choice of the total life work should be recorded. Next, the client's own choice and decision. This may show itself in the first 2 stages. The counselor must bear in mind that the choice of vocation should be made by the client, with the counselor acting as guide. Counselor's analysis. The counselor test the client's decision to see if it is in line with the main quest. Outlook on the vocational field. The counselor should be familiar with the industrial knowledge such as a list and classification of industries and vocations, in addition to locations of training and appointments. Location of training and apprenticeships, induction and advice. A broad-minded attitude coupled with logical and clear reasoning are critical at this stage. General helpfulness. The counsel helps the client to fit into the chosen work and to reflect on decision. Much of person's work still guides career counseling today, though it is not without criticism. Matching assumes a degree of stability within the labor market. However, the reality is that the market's volatility means individuals must be prepared to change and adapt to the situation or circumstances. So, spotlight on Parsons' straightened factor theories. A good career is about the right fit. Frank Parsons' straightened fact theory is the fourth career theory to take the spotlight. Parsons developed the idea that an ideal career is based on matching personal traits like skills, values, and personality with job factors such as pay and work environment. The better the fit, the higher an individual's job satisfaction and success. He is also known as the father of vocational guidance counseling because he believed a successful career match required systematic help from experienced people. It takes an organized approach to find the right career. Parsons' theory introduced a methodological approach to career matching. Career advisors began to use structured sections both to share their knowledge of the job market and help clients understand themselves better. His theory also saw the rise of psychometric tools such as Holland's Reyes personality test and Career Quest. The traits and factors theory is still used in career advertising, but the context it is used it has changed. Assessment tools are just one can use when working with a client. There is also a greater emphasis on your role as a guide. You are there to help people consider their options and make their elections and make their own informed decisions. Because of today's complex job market, it is important to help clients understand and adapt to change. People's interests and circumstances may change throughout their career too, and you might help them look at an alternative career. Try not to focus too much on the particular occupations that emerge from test results. Assessments are useful for confirmation of career direction, but they can never take into account the complexity of an individual and environment in which they have to work. Bridget Clark, career development consultant, use parents' approach to guide your clients towards a successful career. Encourage clients to understand their skills, personality, and values before reaching job opportunities. Take clients through suitable tests and tools like Holland's Reyes to help them gain self-knowledge. Holland's 6 personality types. Do values and skills sort to help clients understand what is important to them and which skills they enjoy using. Ask clients to tell you about what they liked and didn't like about previous jobs. Get clients exploring job ideas that match their interest by using tools like Career Quest. Ensure clients have looked at a broader range of jobs related to their skills and help them narrow down their options. Bring your knowledge of jobs training provides and job market trend to the decision. Have clients test the reality of the decisions by asking others about the job market and chances of getting work, or using online information such as job opportunities information. Direct clients back to their list of values and skills to check their job choices align with these.